And the reeling is mostly about dealing with the fact that I deal with really personal mental issues and stuff that I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life. So I was struggling really hard with the idea when someone told me that, like, I'm going to have to, take medication and work at this for the rest of my life. And I kept thinking, like, when is this going to end? But I think that, I think it's a hopeful song in a way, but it seems dark and brooding. But I think it's actually one of them, because if you're able to express it and talk about it, that's a step ahead of where most people are, and that's how I looked at it. So
Now, talking about what is gonna happen with the band, are you gonna plan to release another single for this Manners album, or are you starting like the creating process of a new one?
Singles are done with Manners.
I don't think so.
No?
No, I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't.
Yeah?
No, I don't know. There's so many songs actually that were designated as singles, but
We've always argued about what to put out as singles and what do you think should happen. And
well,
there's so many good tracks on there.
it's just like whatever people like. If people are responding to something on the radio, we put it out on the radio. So I think Moth Swings might actually get a huge look right now. So Moth Swings, I think, is beautiful. Let Your Love Grow Tall, and I just think that this it has for an album that was created with such urgency. It has such strange but weird, friendly radio friendly songs. But Moth Swings, I think, could possibly be the next bigger one. That or To Kingdom to Come came out here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because that's why people know it. I was wondering why.
Yeah, as like everyone knew the lyrics.
I love that.
And I was like, wow.
Oh, thanks.
Did the video come out as well here? I like the video. That was one of the
video
funnest
was
to
funny.
make.
That was just like for jokes.
Yeah, it was great.
But,
Beards.
no, but yeah, it's possible. We don't know yet, but it's like one thing at a time. I don't know. I don't decide that. So.
Cool. Now you've been able to play in really big festivals around the world, Glastonbury, Big Day Out, Coachella. Do you have any magical or one? I think that everyone was a magical moment, but one that was really special that you really gonna remember when you're probably 70 years old.
I think Coachella had its brief bit of magic right before we went on stage. It's like, oh, who's watching right now? Oh, cool. It's like Jay-Z and Beyonce hanging out. That's pretty. That was pretty epic.
Weird people.
For Jeff, it would be Bruce Springsteen watching us at Glastonbury, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no.
When other artists come to watch, that's when it's really special.
Well, I think it's the connectivity. We've played shows that have just been so unbelievably like we like to think that this band is like a participatory band. So when we play, we feel like everyone's part of it. You know what I mean? Everyone has something to sing. Everyone, it's like built in. Bon Iver does something similar. He used to hand out music to people at the shows, and people would sing along with songs because he was afraid that no one would get the vocal part because he was doing it himself. And then he added band members, and then. But the thing is that we love it. I guess for me, I think Coachella was something crazy. But we've done some shows, the shows we did in New York City a month or so ago, that were just
Governor's Island
humongous for us. We did about almost 15,000 tickets in New York in 2 days, and one of the shows sold out in 2 hours. So it was 7,000 capacity. So we're just so happy that people still care.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be caring a lot in the next years with your next albums, of course. But now I read on the internet. I don't know if it's true. Are you gonna go in touring with Muse? Is that true?
Yes.
Tell us. We love Muse. For us, it's like one of the biggest live bands acts in the world. What's the thing that you admire most about Muse?
I've been a big fan of Muse since I was 15 years old. I could at least play 6 of their songs on the guitar. So being a fan of Muse from such an early day, from like Origin Symmetry, then watching all their albums and seeing how like they became an awesome rock band to like one of the biggest stadium bands in the world has just been amazing. And then when they're like, hey, you have the opportunity to tour with Muse, do you guys want to do it? It's like, Yes, that would be great. We get to learn touring
Yeah,
there and
they
see how the big boys run.
it's
I
a,
guess
it's a learning experience. Since this album has been released, we have not opened for anyone other than at festivals. We've headlined everything. So this is the first show that we're that we're opening up for a band, and it's a pretty big band.
yeah.
So we're pretty big. Like, I mean, they have, you know, huge shows all over, and it's a good run. It's not too long, and our
about 2 weeks.
crew knows their crew very well, so we're gonna have a really good time. And they take care of us. They're good. They took care of us even when we did the Big Day Out tour in Australia with them, and it was just fun. And I'm actually really looking forward to that, to walking out and to a crowd that doesn't know us at all again, like that feeling. I think we need to be grounded a little bit. We've gotten a little spoiled, I think.
Yeah.
Now, I also hear on the internet a cover that you have of Smashing Pumpkins, Tonight Tonight. Why did you choose to cover that song and one song of Smashing Pumpkins?
Why not?
It's a great song, right?
No, when I was about 12 or 13, no, 11 or 12, that album came out. I was 96, so my parents gave me money, and they gave me like half an hour to go and do whatever I wanted to do, and I bought that album because I had heard Butterfly with Bullet Wings, or Bullet with Butterfly Wings, on the radio, and so I bought it, and I was obsessed with Beach Boys and Pet, you know, even Pet Sounds at that point I had been getting into, but mostly like the surf rock stuff, and the Beatles, and that was like one of the first rock bands besides like Oasis and Blur. Blur is another band that I obsess over, but I was thinking about doing a song by them, but I really felt like it lent itself to my voice and to my overall just like inclinations as a musician, just the quick ones, you know, when you just do something and it's like your sound. And you know, we all have those, and I'm really proud of it, and I think it's really awesome because it's so polarizing. Like, real Smashing Pumpkins fans hate it, and Billy Corgan was like,
Do you mean the cover?
yeah.
Yeah.
Billy Corgan absolutely loved it,